Welcome everyone to today's episode where we dive deep into the volatile world of the Israel-Iran conflict. Now, I know that might sound like a heavy topic, but trust me, there's so much to unpack here. Everything from nuclear ambitions to historical grievances. Let's jump right in.
Okay. But, why did it escalate so quickly now? Was there something that really set it off?
Great question. It's a mix of factors, really. Israel has long been concerned about Iran's nuclear program, viewing it as a serious existential threat. Imagine having a neighbor who's building a massive guard dog that could potentially break into your house at any moment. That feeling of dread often pushes them to take preemptive action. Meanwhile, Iran perceives these attacks as aggression and believes it must retaliate to protect its sovereignty.
That's wild. It sounds like a game of chess where one move leads to another. Do they think they can actually get ahead, or is it more about, saving face?
Exactly. It's all about maintaining power and demonstrating resilience. Each side wants to show they won't back down, which pushes us closer to a dangerous brink of total war. But, crucially, while they're losing resources, they're also losing civilians, complicating the situation even further.
Oof, yeah. You can't win a war if you're losing your people left and right. What's the situation like for everyday civilians over there?
Tragically, it's very tense. No one wins in this scenario. Just recently, warning systems in Israel were activated due to unclear explosions. These could be interceptions or just collateral damage. Each incident only furthers the cycle of fear and aggression. It's like a house of cards, and one wrong move could send everything crashing down.
Whoa, that's super intense. So, is there any chance of a way out? Can they actually negotiate their way to peace?
Well, the US is playing a significant role, deploying military assets as a precaution. It's a double-edged sword. Their involvement complicates matters, but can also offer a potential for mediating negotiations. Imagine being between two quarrelsome siblings, where an older sibling tries to settle the fight, but might accidentally stoke the flames.
Right. So everyone's just trying to protect their own interests, but it can spiral into chaos. Are there any predictions on what could happen next? That sounds kind of scary.
Definitely. Experts predict a few scenarios. On one hand, we might witness a prolonged conflict with no end in sight. On the other, there could be successful negotiations that could lead to de-escalation. Or, heaven forbid, a full-scale regional war. Every decision has its consequences, and the balance of power is constantly shifting.
Wow. This is like a high-stakes poker game with so much at risk. What should the international community be keeping an eye on?
Absolutely. Just as in poker, they'll be on the lookout for any signals that might indicate a strategic shift. The stakes are higher now than ever, with historical tensions over Zionism and territorial disputes stretching back to the early 20th century still unresolved. It's like an itch that just won't go away.
That's such a good point. So, it's not just about the current conflict, it's about decades of history and grievances. How can there ever really be peace if those foundational issues aren't addressed? It feels kind of hopeless sometimes.
Precisely. Each pause in violence is like a ticking time bomb. The decisions made by these nations are crucial, not just for themselves but for the entire Middle East, the chessboard where every peace move affects the entire game.
Ugh, that sounds so intense. But I love how you break it down. It makes all these complexities so much easier to grasp. It's like a story unfolding right in front of us.
Thank you. That's the key to understanding these conflicts, seeing them not just as political maneuvers, but as human stories steeped in history. Stay tuned as we explore further the implications of these events and what they could mean for the future of the region.
For sure. I'm so excited to hear what's next. This is just mind-blowing.